Good morning and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you again so much for your continued support. I have no idea what we're going to work on today. I just thought we'd have a little chat. So I am struggling with some mojo. I really am. I'm just having a hard time. And I think I'm just really tired too. I'm healing. I started physical therapy this morning, just a lot going on in life. And so here we are. In the video that I have aired for August 2nd, we make this together. And today is July 30th. The final flip through of the Christmas altered book is tomorrow. So maybe I'll just air this for August 1st. So that way you know kind of where I am and what's going on. I am working on a project for January, as you would have known from the Eco Dyeing project. And so my brain really has difficulty working on two projects at once. I don't know how you people do it that do that. I don't work that way. But I'm going to try really hard to continue to put out some stuff for you now and continue to work on the other because I'm filming both. And that's really, really difficult for me to do. Anyway, so what we have here is pages from Tracy's Postal Scraps kit. And we also have her Dispatch kit. Pieces from the Despatch kit, which is not printed on there. It's not a piece of ephemera, that's why. It's the Despatch, D-E-S-P-A-T-C-H. I will try to remember to link that below. So this is going to be my design team project for August. It's a journal I've been wanting to make for quite a while. I love, love, love all the Airmail stuff, and I want to make sure I do it justice. So my friend sent me this really cool image of this book she found online, and it's U.S. mail. It's the history of the mail. It is supposed to have the most phenomenal dust jacket on it. Well, guess what didn't come with the dust jacket? So I've gone round and round with thrift books about this, and I do see a credit on my account, but they never emailed me and said that they credited my account back. And I was mad because I don't pay this much for a book, and I did it largely in part because the dust jacket was on it. And so the customer service rep that was emailing me said, well, just donate it if you're not happy with it. And I was like, whoo, that was not the thing to say. I said, oh, so that book that's in my cart, I guess I just won't buy that one, which I really want it because it's a pictorial history of postmasters and stuff. It's so cool, but I'm not buying it. But anyway, so they did give me a refund, but I haven't heard anything else back from them. But this has some really, really cool images. So I'm like, do I alter this book or do I disassemble this book and use it in pieces and just make a journal? And so I'm not sure what I want to do with it. So I guess, I mean, I just did an altered book and the Christmas, but that was more of an art book where this would be more of an altered book. And I do need a new correspondence journal because my correspondence journal is so full. I mean, I haven't been getting very much mail, like Happy Mail and stuff, which that's not a complaint. Just saying, I haven't been getting much Happy Mail and stuff to put cards and stuff in it. So I guess on that note, it's fine. But anyway, so I have a piece here that I kind of cut out, and I'm just going to make another piece of ephemera today. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do. So I'm just not sure if I want to do an actual journal or if I want to alter this book. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. And so we're just going to make another piece of ephemera for it. And maybe one of you lovely, lovely people will say, Jody, you should do this. And I'll be like, aha, that's a great idea. Okay, so moving on. Oh, one thing I did want to share with you. I had these here for a reason. I wanted to share with you some of the pages that I had printed really quickly. So I'm sorry if that was abrupt. I had to restart my phone. I don't know what it's doing. Anyway, so I've printed on, this is like my fourth time trying to film this particular segment, so I'm sure I'm gonna sound rattled. Matte photo paper, you can see how vibrant these images are, and I don't tend to print a whole lot on the matte photo paper, but I really like this a lot. And it's 49-pound paper, so it's pretty substantial. And then we have 32-pound paper, which I print on a lot. And so again, I just had gone through both kits and printed some bits from both kits because I like them both a lot. They're both fantastic kits, and gives us a lot to work with. So I'm going to try to figure out, and you can see I only printed on one side of these because when I was printing, I couldn't make up my mind what kind of a project I wanted to do. And one side is so busy that I thought, well, if I do decide to make a regular journal, we can stencil on the back, decorate it, whatever. I didn't necessarily need to print all this stuff on both sides. Gosh. And I have these flipped because one's from one kit and one's from the other kit, and I thought I was going to remember which one's which, and clearly I don't remember because I printed these like 4 days ago, so I'm sorry. But Dispatch, I think this is the Dispatch, and I think that was the Postal Scraps one, or Postal whatever. Anyway, but the images are all fantastic. There's so many fun bits in here we can work with. And so I thought, well, if I did choose to alter a book, I mean, you can make belly band out of that, belly band out of that. We've talked about how I feel about collage pages in the Christmas project. But these are done in such a way that I can take pieces and parts or use the whole bit, just depending on what it feels like when I go to work on the project. Like, I love this so much. And some of these I thought, well, maybe I could print them 2 to a page and give us some smaller bits to work with as well. And then back to some matte photo paper. So you can see the difference in the colors. And actually, is this the one? This is the one. I did print this one twice. Yeah, for the difference. Look at the difference. This is the matte photo paper, and this is the 32-pound paper. So huge, huge vibrancy difference with the matte photo paper. But it is expensive paper. So I tried to choose very wisely what I was printing on that paper. But anyway, this just kind of gives you a quick flip through of some of the pages that I did print. And the Dispatch kit, it's like you can do a tall skinny or you can do a regular size journal, because these images are fantastic. But again, I can take pieces of this and make ephemera or pockets or whatever. So I was trying to, these are some things that I was working with my Cricut trying to get the ephemera to print. I was having a hard time, but that has resolved itself. I have a cup somewhere here. Here's a cup with some cutout ephemera. But anyway, back to this. Okay, so the kit's beautiful. Love, love, love it. So this I was thinking we're going to make as an ID tag. Now, if you look at these, they're the same shape. And the images on these 2 pages appear to be mirrored. Now, I haven't cut the others out. I just got this one out because I thought, well, how fun is this? So I'm going to cut him out, and we're going to do something in here in such a way that I think we want to make this maybe a pocket or something, but it's going to hang on a tag. And somewhere I have a badge tag thingy, but I don't know what I did with it because I was going to use it for something else. It's somewhere on this table. We know how that goes, right? So I'm going to get these cut out. And then I want to get some stamps out because he needs like an agent number or something because he's a postal agent. It's going to be like his ID card in there. And I almost wish I would have printed him a second time just to get his face like to put on the ID card. But I didn't do that. So we'll figure that out. Oh my goodness, you guys. They don't exactly line up. It's okay. We're going to make it work. So I have my, whichever stamp set this is. Eccentric, and I have identification card stub, and I want to stamp that somewhere, but I'm not sure where. And I'm thinking I do want to, this is going to be a tag, but I feel like he needs to have something that comes out of here that says like, hey, this is my name. I'm Mr. whoever I am. What's his name? What are we going to name him? I don't know what we're going to name him. And I also don't have a little card. Do I have those in this room? No. So he measured, that measures about 3 1/8. So I just have a scrap of card here. And I think I'm going to start with it at 3 1/8. And we're going to have to cut it. It's way too wide also to go in there because it's just going to be a very narrow piece. But it's just a little bit of interest to go in that piece and to make it a packet. So that's like 1 and I don't know, 7/8. So why don't we just cut this at like, I don't know. We'll try 1 3/4. We may have to make it smaller once we get this pocket glue. And then I want to use my little tab punch board. Oh my gosh. So I had physical therapy for the first time today. And yeah, my foot is very displeased this morning. And everything is. It didn't like driving either at all. My whole leg was shaking by the time I got home. You know what? I think I'm going to cut like 1/8 of an inch off each side of this. I just think it's too wide. But anyway, yeah, like my whole leg was shaking. So I got home and Mark was like, well, did you use cruise control? And I was like, no, I was on Lake Road. I couldn't use cruise control on Lake Road. That's the road that runs along the lake. And because I had to go into town to go to the physical therapist. And I was like, no, I didn't use cruise control. I'm thinking that might still be too snug. So what I'm going to do is I need to figure out what color I want to ink with on these. And I want to use a dark color. So I think I'll just go ahead and use, let's just go ahead and use Scorched Timber, I guess, on this. And then we'll see if we need to go to black. Let's just try this because I like the depth of color of this ink. And I'm going to use ink on this, not oxide. And I am, just because it doesn't match up exactly, and that's okay. I will trim it up once we get it glued because I want to make sure it's like fits in there nicely. Oh, how about do both sides? I know, it's like watching paint dry, watching me ink. I'm sorry. I should have done that before I came back on. But I didn't. So anyway, yeah, I was at the physical therapist, and it's where I've gone before. If you've been following me for any time, you know I've gone for my SI joint issue there. And so the physical therapist was laughing. I was like, oh yeah, everything's mad because of being on the one foot and being crooked, and you know, and he's like, we'll just work on it all. And I was like, listen, I got to get back to pickleball by December. So I was getting ready to leave, and they were scheduling me for tomorrow and for Friday. And I was like, goals. He goes, I know, goals, pickleball December. And I was like, yes, I need to get back on track. All my progress I had made with my weight loss and everything, I've lost it all. I've gained everything back. I'm so frustrated. And I mean, it is what it is, but it certainly is not great. Right, friend? My friend got me this super cute bag. It's got a raccoon on it, and it says, it is what it is, but it isn't great. And she's like, that's your motto this year. I'm like, no kidding. It has just not been a very fun year for me. But it's okay. We are on the mend. So now that I did all of that, I think I'm going to punch it again, because I wanted that shape. And this little, it may not work. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but oh, that's kind of cute actually. Okay, so let's get some glue around that. But yeah, so I actually am, I need room for this to wiggle. We need to get I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. We need to get the other glue opened. Don't go all the way around, Jody. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I'm really tired. I was like super stressed about going to physical therapy, and I was worried about how much it was going to hurt. And of course, you know, regaining your strength is a process. It's not going to happen overnight, obviously. But he gave me homework to come home with, and it'll be fine. I'll do my homework. I'll get my stuff built back up. I'm pretty motivated. But you guys have all been so wonderful during this time and so encouraging and reassuring, and it's just been really nice. So if I haven't said it lately, I do want to say again, thank you so much for your support and your encouragement. It has just been so nice. All right, so let's do identification card stub dare. And I don't know, that is not the right ink. I don't know. Oh, I wish I had a VersaFine in like a blue like that. I wonder if I have a StazOn in that blue. I don't know. And I just organized my inks the other day. I moved some stuff over, It's kind of crooked, but that's okay because this is old. It's not going to be perfect. But I started to move some stuff over and trying to put some more stuff in my drawers, and that's been part of my brain block with creating, as I'm wanting to get stuff moved. I did start stitching my Santa panel last night, and I got a present almost done, and I do have some before pictures, and then so I don't know, I know Lisa, you had asked to see the progress, so I don't know, do you guys want to see progress, or do you just want to see before and after when it's done? So that's a question I have. I have somewhere, okay, so wait, is he's manning the desk, so he could have a telephone number. For sure, right? Stick. Oh, these stamps, I tell you. Just a touch of glue. They're going to be all messy now for me to have to fix them. I do have the red chalk ink I could use. So his telephone number, also crooked. Wow, this is just going great with being straight. All right, so what else do we want? Do we want handle with care? He doesn't need a handle with care because this is like his ID badge, right? So that's his telephone number, and we need a number. We're gonna go with this big long number just because I think it's fun, okay? And you guys know I like to play with my stamps. You know, we have all these stamps and then we don't use them all the time, and we should really use them more often. And I think I am just about done with trying to keep these stamps in this rubber backing. It is just really difficult and to keep them in, get them back in the package, and so I think I'm just about done with that. So he's number, where do we want him? Let's go there. Okay, and then we need his name. Do we have a signature on one of these? Name of remitter. Daniel. This guy is Daniel. And Daniel signed this in blue ink. So. And Daniel did it on the date. So let's see. I'm going to have to clean this up. Name of remitter. We have a date. And we have a name, and that's all I care about on this stamp. So where I got off of it, and we have ink. You can't even see what I'm doing. Don't want that side ink. I don't want that top line there. Oh, good Nelly. Come on. Oh my gosh, I was watching a video this last night and this morning, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but the person's creation I really, really like a lot. And I have to say, I have a newfound appreciation for myself with saying so cute when I'm joking and saying, oh my gosh, I said it, and how many times I've said it, and all that stuff, because, oh, she said it a lot. Do I want that? I don't want that. Do I want that on the back? Now I'm like all worried. If not delivered in 10 days, return to... I don't want that. Okay, we're just gonna... I don't think I like that now. I'm gonna go over here. But anyway, her creation is phenomenal. I was like, oh my gosh. But anyway, very, very talented person. Very talented person. But it was just funny. I was just laughing because of like what she was saying and how she was saying it and stuff. It was hilarious. Okay, so he has a telephone. He's working at the desk. So shipment collect, maybe this is his actual job, right? Maybe we're gonna say this is his job. And I may restamp this because I'm kind of messing around with it here and trying to pickle fingers. Okay, shipment collect. Is my head in? No, okay. All right, and then something else on the other side. What about day or night? We haven't done day or night. Clearly, I have the wrong stamp block here. Let's see. Day or night. And we don't need the little dot. And then I want to kind of center that over the shipment collect. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then come back over here. We need something here. Need something there. How about ID form number 34. And because this is his employee badge, we need to know that it's been filed with the office. And put your lid on your ink, Jody. I'm just thinking if I wanted a color other than red, but I don't think so. So that's filed. And then we need there's a book page number somewhere right there. Yeah. It does not have to be perfect. Okay, so that's basically going to be his ID badge. We'll put a little bit of ink on that, darken that up a little bit because it's way too bright. I'll get these stamps cleaned up and I will come right back. Okay, so I've inked it, cleaned my stamps. I have this wonderful trim, my friend. You are so amazing with your packaging and you were so generous with me. You know who you are. Thank you so much. I love, love, love it. She sent me this one for Airmail and a super cute one for Halloween, which is over there. And I'm not going to hobble back over there and get it right now because I'm going to finish this piece and I'm going to go downstairs and ice my foot and stitch on Santa for a little bit and rest because I'm tired, y'all. All right. So, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, where's the end? I always am so afraid to take her stuff apart because I seriously love her packaging so much. I am totally not going to text you and ask you how to get this out of here. That would be so bad if I have to text you and say, can you help me out here? Don't want to ruin your beautiful packaging. But, oh no, don't, because I can use this as a piece with the button. Okay, Jody, be smarter than the package. Oh, it's really in there. You are so funny. I see what's happening. All right. Okay, plastic, you are getting got. Oh, man. I was going to keep it in there, too, to keep it all nice and organized. Not that I'm ever organized. And the friend who sent me this, and another friend, you guys make fun of me for keeping scraps. Well, I decided I'm not putting these stamps away. I'm going to do some cleanup in another video, and we are going to set a timer and see how many things I can make with my scraps. They said they were at card class or whatever, and they were making fun of me and said, well, Jody would have kept that scrap. I'm like, really? You make fun of me like that? That's not very nice. Just kidding. It's wonderful. I love that you're making fun of me. But anyway, I've been better about keeping scraps. For the record, I've been throwing a lot away. And when I moved over to this room, I threw a ton away. And now I have more because I've been making so many projects. And so I am gonna, ooh, I kind of like that blue. It's not exactly the right shade of blue, but I do like it. And I do like, the red is like a big pop of red. I actually think I'm gonna go with the blue, but I'm trying to so you guys can see the colors. Hey, cooperate. But she was funny. We were talking the other day and she was like, yeah, so-and-so and I make fun of you. And I'm like, oh. And so I'm gonna have a video and the video is gonna be named something along the lines of getting made fun of, just so you guys know. And you'll understand the reference when I do it. It's all done in love. This is one of my dearest friends making fun of me, so I suppose she can get by with it. We've been friends for, Gosh, how many years have we been friends now? We were just talking about this and trying to figure it out. It was the summer that we moved here. So 17, I think. Was that 17? Yeah. So, yeah. One of those friends that I made in life that, okay, guys, what am I doing wrong? It always squishes the color off the back of them. Always. Drives me crazy. I want the color. Anyway, so yeah, we became friends. Oh, I know. I was going to use the badge thingy. I don't know where it is. And I'm going to cut a piece of twine, but I'm not going to tie it on here because I don't know where this piece is going to go yet. It needs to be like a dangle off of a page, I think. I don't normally make ephemera first. This is really backwards for me. You guys know that, right? Usually I make pieces to go in the pockets. Now I'm going to have to make a place for this to hang. But I think it's going to be cool. Ooh, even if we put another eyelet in the page and hung this from it. Yeah. So where's one of my scraps that I will use as a note? Okay, so we are going to say what with this? What? Where's my pencil? You guys would be appalled if you saw outside of this space. Probably not, because you know me by now. I don't have any avalanches today, though. Okay, so eyelet through page and hang with twine. So I'm not going to cut the twine after all of that. Oh, hey, let's put our little piece in our pocket, which I don't have notched out. Did I glue the wrong side? Oh, I did glue the wrong side. That's all right. This way's upright. Oh my gosh. Well, didn't pay attention to the... Oh, I like that though with the 710 poking out. Now that's kind of fun and something different for me. Definitely something different. Okay, so that's our piece that we made for today. Is it uber exciting? No, but it's something to play with and gives me something to do. Now we've made a piece. We've talked about the project. I'm going to wait for your input and get your input on it and see what you think. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Oh, you know what? And see what you guys think I should do with it and how I should proceed with it, because I really don't know. Introduction of postage due labels. That's kind of, oh, a telegram. Do I like that on there? I might. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm going to be busy like in the morning. I have to be back at physical therapy at 8. And then again on Friday. And Friday is when my first grade teacher and my babysitter are coming. So that's going to be a really fun, busy day. And I said, we'll go to the lake. We're going to go to lunch at like one of our favorite places to go to lunch. And I said, you know, we'll go to the beach, and then Mark can guide you guys on how to like look for beach class, because I can't walk in the sand yet, but they think that would be fun. So I think that would be a good idea. All these ephemera bits are so great, you guys. This kit is a lot of fun. I'd been eyeballing the Despatch kit for a really long time. And then I finally got it on sale a while back, and I'm using it for my design team project. But I did buy Despatch. And then the Postal Scraps is, oh, I like that. Do I like that? Anyway, the Postal Scraps was part of the design team thing. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm just fussing with these, and I don't really know yet if I want to put something on there. I guess it's going to matter where it goes on a page. So after all that, I'm going to put these back in my cup, and I do need to find a little envelope to put them in, because the cup is really not working for me. And then, yeah, so I will, oh, I like that too. That's really cute on there. So I will see you guys in the next video. Well, the next video is the video where we make that blue pocket thingy. And then I will just continue to work on this. I'll see what your feedback is on the 1st. I'll put this to air on the 1st, because on the 31st it's the Christmas book. But I'm probably not going to. Maybe tomorrow I will just focus on filming my January project so that I can wait for your answers on what you would like to see me do with this project. How does that sound? Okay, well, you guys have a wonderful day. Please continue with helping me with watch hours, you guys. I am so close on watch hours. I cannot believe how far I've come since Creep on June. It's been amazing, and obviously I couldn't have done it without your help, so thank you so much. Please remember that if it's a day that I don't have a video posted, to go back and watch the old playlist. There is a lot of really fun content that I've done in the past, and so you can do that on days when I don't have current content posted. But I will try to put out videos every 2 to 3 days. I'm not going to be able to do a video a day, but I will try to put it out, and then hopefully they won't just be rambling, kind of like this one is. And thank you for your grace, because I know I'm rambling. But anyway, so just kind of an update, what I'm working on. Want your input. We made a piece. Yeah. Okay, have a wonderful day. See you in the next video. Bye.